do you take away from it now that you've been removed and maybe look at it from a different angle and just immediately after?
I mean, they're a very good team, obviously, but for us, it's just the attention to details. We realize that, I mean, those first two games, it was a couple of details that cost us each of those games. And we can point out a million things, but we can also decide to point out other things we can control. And I think we had those games in control. So just that, I think we win one or both of those games. It's a complete different series.
Julius was saying after a game on Saturday that one thing that he's enjoyed about playing with you is the passing that you brought to the table. Mike was also saying that he sees more of that from you here than he did in Utah. Just how much work have you put into that part of your game, and how much do you feel like you've made improvements?
I mean, we keep working on that every day. Whether it's making plays from the half road in the pocket or then making play instinctively. With whether it's with handoffs or finding the cutters and the back cuts. It's something that I've kind of always done, but now I think the fact that I'm able to do it even more consistently, I think it's a great weapon for our team, and I'm going to keep getting better at it. I think we have a lot of guys that know how to space for each other, that know how to cut, and me being able to find them in those situations. It's going to help our offense be even better.
Rudy, how much is the way your offensive game has evolved? How much did that go into your desire to sign the extension and maybe finish your career here?
I think the contract situation is obviously important in terms of stability, but I've always always detached myself from that. I've always had the mindset to get better, regardless of if it's my last year of contract, if it's my first year of contract. It's never been about that for me. It's always been about how can I be better today, how can I win today. And I'm grateful that we made it happen. I'm grateful that, it gives me and my family more stability over the next few years. But my mindset is the exact same regardless of, extension or no extension.
You've been in a lot of playoff series. Did the series against the Mavericks hit you in any different way than any other playoff loss, or is it just part of the deal?
I mean, it's always tough when you get to that point. In the Western Conference Finals, that was the first time in my career that was, getting there for me. So obviously, you look back and you're like, we were this close from potentially getting to the NBA Finals, but at the same time, it wasn't our time. It wasn't our turn. And it's about not dwelling on those losses, but making sure that the next time we get there, we'll be more ready and then be able to take that step, and take that opportunity. And I think that's what it's about in life and in your basketball career. It's about realizing that those opportunities don't come often, but at the same time, you can't focus on the past. You just got to learn from it and bring that experience as a plus for our team this year.
Are you guys better suited to play Dallas and Denver with the changes you've made in the offseason?
I guess time will tell. I had full confidence in our team last year, and I have full confidence in our team this year. I think we have all the tools to be as good as we want to be. Now it's on us to take that step. That next step that's going to allow us to be the team that can potentially win the championship.
Rudy, was there one part of in that Dallas series when it was over, just even more of a realization of how long the playoffs are? I mean, you had a huge win against Denver. Yeah. It was a huge thing, and then you're only halfway through if you want to get to your final goal, and just what it takes to sustain for as long as it is.
I mean, it's like it goes at the same time. It goes fast, but it's also each playoff series is like a lifetime. That Denver series was, especially for myself, like so many things happen in that small, amount of time. So it's great. We saw in the moment that we lose track of time, but at the same time, this is what we live for. As basketball players, as competitors, this is the time when kind of you everything you do has more impact, on your career, on your legacy, on the things you're going to leave behind. So it's fun. That's what we live for.